We got some new guests on the board. You know what I'm saying? New people stepping up. King Goof is here in the building.
What's up? It's your boy Soul Thunder tapping in for the second time.
Yes, sir.
And this is Sloth here for the very first time on the pod.
Okay,
Very
that's
Very
love in the
excited.
building.
here.
You got your boy Frost Reaper back in the building.
Yeah, sir. Don't forget about the golf clap. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Did you do the? I'm sorry. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
Gibby,
Did you
you
say
good?
you?
Yeah, you good, Gibby. You don't go.
I'm sorry. I was doing the clap. It's your boy Gibby. You already know what we're doing today. We're talking about a lot of shit. A lot of good shit happening. Last week we did a little rendition, a little idea that Trey cooked up, and is who's more important? Who's more important in their universe? Who does more? Who's more impactful? Who can do the most and save their universe? You know, I'm going to take a look at a lot of people from different universes, compare them, see who can do more saving, as you will. So let's get right into it with the first set of heroes. We're gonna have Jenny Wakeman in My Life as a Robot,
Come on, talk to him.
and we did my Jenny Wakeman last week, but she's such a good shout that we
She's
had
tough.
to do her again.
She's tough.
So without further ado, I'm gonna slide this one over to King Goof and Jello over there. My
You
boy.
said it was Jenny and Optimus Prime?
Jenny and Kim Possible.
Jenny and
Kim
Kim Possible.
Okay.
Kim Possible.
Call me,
'Cause
reach
remember,
me if you want to beat me. Come
who
on.
we put Optimus Prime against?
Oh, that's another robot. Another robot.
We put Optimus Prime against another
Yeah.
nigga because
Okay.
like
Kim Possible or Jenny? I'm not gonna lie.
KP.
KP. Look at KP. My girl KP. What is it talking about?
Come on. Now.
KP colder than a
Girl,
bitch.
and I'm
bro.
here to save the world. Like, come on now.
She does the same amount as Jenny does, but she's not a robot with
No
you know, I'm not gonna
powers.
say
No
but
powers.
You know what I'm saying?
No
with
powers.
weaponry.
Just good gadgets. Real gadgets.
She's like Robin.
Sorry, and hands down, she go unlocked everything.
She go that way.
I was about to say that show got me into redheads and goth baddies. I don't know.
Show called Kim Possible. Okay.
I got Kim Possible as well, bro. She's hands down. And she has no powers, but like the savings she do as a high school, college type school. I don't know if she was in high school or like college, whatever she was in, but like
High school.
high school. But she would do her schoolwork and then she would save the fucking world from crazy shit. Niggas didn't even know until she. No one even knew. And mind you, her fit was regular too. Like you knew her fit. She had a regular fit, but when she put that black sweater on and the motherfucking khaki type pants on with the pockets, you already know what type of bag she was in. You ain't gotta ask. You know what I'm saying? She was serving.
And she's humble, bro. You know what kind of bags her parents were getting at work?
She was
The house
humble.
they lived in on the hills? Like,
She
With
was
her two
humble.
younger brothers who stay talking shit with
And
her.
the nacho place, hands down, was sensational. Shout out to my nigga Ron, the nachos. That was sensational.
unstoppable.
My nigga Ron, them nachos was serious. Real munchies he had.
I'm forgetting about Rufus.
No, Rufus
Damn,
was a genius. Rufus up there with like oh the fuck. Bad English. Bad English, god damn. The fucking puss nigga. But yeah, he up there. Fuck. English just beat the brakes off me. I ain't gonna lie. I just fucking had a grammar ass whooping.
Yo, Steve, who do you think's more important, bro?
Man, I was waiting. I don't know, honestly. Probably just Kim Possible. 'Cause I know a lot more about her.
Tell us
than,
why.
I mean, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember much from the show when I was younger because I don't know why. I
Long time
remember
ago.
it. I don't remember. And like you just said, the nacho place. I just can't remember a lot of
You
the
don't know
stuff
about
from
the
the show.
nachos?
Like, but I remember it. Yeah, like it's like you know what I mean. The faint memories of like seeing it. Like I just
Nostalgia,
I've been sitting here
yes.
trying to think.
Yeah.
And obviously I have to go with just Kim Possible because well, her name is the title of the show.
Talk to
you
him.
know what I mean?
Let him know.
It's hard to beat that alone.
That's
So
gangster.
I don't know. And she did always save the day. And when I was younger, redheads were always like,
Talk to him.
come on,
Talk to
boys.
him.
Come on, though.
That was in that bag. It was, you know what I'm saying? She cooked up for
Yes, sir.
She go paved the way for a lot of shorties. Don't even understand it.
For the God.
Better unanimous.
I agree. I agree with everybody. Kim Possible all the way. Like low key, she be saving Ron ass so many damn times. The nachos be worth it every time she
Facts.
save him.
He always get the loaded bitch too. He was never cheap. Ron was always a spender too. That's why she fucked with him. He will always get her the loaded nacho. He didn't
Now-
give a fuck. Or the loaded burrito. Or the loaded burrito. Every time.
What I will say though,
And Brody had Shigo under his arm, bro.
He
Like
was popping.
all I know is that at first I thought
You know, he was there.
They had a whole brother in the chair. Her chair guy was a brother. Like, what's the sitch, Wade?
Oh yeah, he was. With the keyboard. Oh shit.
Come on, man.
now what I will say is at first I thought it was Kim Possible versus Optimus Prime, but
That's different.
See,
that's,
now-
that's different. That's
yeah, that's why I was like,
That's a sweep the other way game.
She sweeps.
Yeah,
she
I know.
sweeps. She
I
sweeps
know,
instantly. Optimus Prime he
Trust
sweeps a
me.
lot of niggas on
right,
accident.
right. Well, and then at first I realized it was that other character we're talking
Whoa,
about. I
that's
can't remember.
whoa. We're talking about Jenny now. Don't disrespect other
Jenny.
characters.
Yeah, see now fill me in here.
Okay,
Fill
now
me in.
better respect
Fill me
Jenny,
in here.
man.
Robot versus Kim Possible. The show, not the person. It just so happens to be named after her. Like real talk. Like you could put a robot there. Like you could take Jenny out and put a different robot and it'd be straight. You take Kim out of Kim Possible, it's not Kim Possible.
Nothing. It's nothing, nigga.
Right.
It don't even get fucking three. It don't even get all them seasons.
Dude.
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just a bitch in high school pissing me off. Eating nachos all day and fucking loaded burritos. Damn Taco Bell ad. What the fuck?
Joey 101. Joey 101. Literally.
Oh, God. It's a Taco Bell ad, bro, at that point. I'm not fucking with it at that point, bro.
What's next,
All
bro?
all right. So we got Kim for that one, obviously.
Sweet.
Next one we got is going to be Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon, and Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now we did Aang again last week, but he's always a good shout because he be saving the universe. He's just like Hiccup does. So
Yeah, he be saving the country, nigga.
let's find out. I'm gonna pass this one to Frost Rebuff. That.
Oh, you came to the right guy. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to fuck up the wavelength. Last week we did talk about how good Aang was. He was that nigga. But listen, after we talked about Aang, we went to core and it made my mind expand. It's like, damn, it's not just she did some Avatar type shit. But when you talk about my nigga Hiccup trained the deadliest dragon a nigga ever seen. And once he trained that dragon, he calmed the dragon gang. He was dragon gold at that point. So when bro, without Hiccup, it's just Vikings and dragons fighting for damn near until 2025. Hiccup damn near created a border from us like, nigga, we cool. I fuck with y'all. We can work together. We gonna feed you. I need you to hunt for me. We gonna be a family. Hiccup literally changed the dragon realm and human realm, bro. Like, that shit changed life. You feel me? As you know it today. Without Hiccup training that motherfucking dragon, I don't even know if there's dragons. I don't even know if every dragon's loose forever, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, I can tell you.
He healed
I can
that
tell you
nigga.
exactly what would have happened.
He talked to him. He connected with him, and he gave him life, and he rehabilitated the dragon into being, I wouldn't say human, but he had feelings. You know what I'm saying? Hiccup. You know what I'm saying? His dragon started caring about different shit. The way he acted, the way he carried himself. You feel me? But I got Hiccup. No faking. I gotta go Hiccup, bro. And I gotta watch a new movie too. I have to watch the new movie because I do fuck with the Train Dragon series. That shit gangster, bro, in my heart.
Trey, I saw you had your finger up. I'll
Talk
slide
to
that
me,
down to
Tracy.
you. Sorry, Steve. I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good. No,
That's
you're
how
good.
we
I'll
do
hold
it
it.
around here. I'm sorry.
No, trust me, you're good. I can wait.
Be locked in, Steve.
Bro. Aang ended a 100-year war.
Thank you.
100 years of belt to ass from the firebenders. Belt to ass.
It wouldn't be 100 years.
You said Hiccup was like the one who saved the Dragon universe.
Yeah, how long was that
and saved the
Dragon War though
relationship
versus the
between them.
Vikings though, Trey?
But hold on. But the same thing with Aang. If Aang didn't do that shit,
Aang, there is no
they're
Korra.
all firebenders.
Alright.
They're all firebenders.
Listen,
Did Aang do that by
is a
himself?
firebender.
Without Aang,
Does Aang do it by
or does he
himself?
even
No, he
unlock the
doesn't. He
spirit?
doesn't do it by himself.
Bro.
Tell him.
Exactly. Now, what
Because
does
Aang,
Hiccup
Talk to
do
him, Steve.
by
Talk to him,
himself?
Steve.
What does Hiccup do by himself?
Talk to him, Steve.
He didn't have a team. He didn't have a team with him. Everybody actually pushed him off. He was the outcast. Aang wasn't no
real talk,
outcast.
he was the
They
outcast.
bullied my nigga
Aang
Hiccup.
had
They
a
was
whole
bullying my
group,
nigga Hiccup
and
in
you
the
know
beginning.
what? Aang actually had one of the toughest
Hiccup
soldiers
did have a
on his
team.
side.
Hiccup didn't have a
Hey,
team
no,
at
listen,
first, nigga.
listen,
A team?
listen.
At first,
We're
nigga.
talking. What? Listen.
Let
Let
him
me.
cook.
And look,
Let him cook.
This shit
when you
burning.
watch the third movie,
First, nigga.
when you watch the third movie, all I'm gonna say is Hiccup 1v1's that homeboy Drago. And he don't need a team. He don't need nobody. He is him. He is the Grand Master Trainer,
Of
whatever you want to
dragons.
call him,
Nigga,
of
Hiccup is
dragons.
Dragon
I
Lord.
mean,
That's
now
what I'm
Aang,
saying.
trust me.
How many
Now
dragons?
listen,
What is
now
Hiccup?
listen. Aang is the last Airbender. He's respectable. He trust me. He does his
His
great
generation is the last day's
everything.
coming.
he is the
But
last
but
airbender.
but everything that Aang does throughout the show, it's not ever just him. You
Cap.
can't. I don't think anybody can name one time where he goes out and it's not a
Ozai.
group effort
He fought
to
the
do something.
Firelord.
Oh, Ozai by
I
himself.
got
I
something.
got one.
Oh,
I got one. When he saves Zuko, when he goes and saves Zuko.
By himself.
Hey, I got some. I got some shit for Train Your Dragon. Think about this though. No one talks about this. You said Aang was the last of his kind, right?
Right?
Hiccup was the first of his kind. Nigga, turn me the fuck up. Come on, nigga.
That's not
First
true.
Dragon Lord.
That's not true. His
No,
mother.
no,
His
no,
mother.
Watch the second movie, gang.
If you don't watch the
Watch
movie,
the third movie, gang.
What's good with
They
you?
they found out there are way more Dragon Riders way before Hiccup.
That's what they listen.
But what I
Talking about
will say
Hiccup.
is, without Hiccup, you guys have all seen the third movie. Without Hiccup, bro, you know for a fact
Let him know.
that Burke Island is getting fucking demolished. So who's more
That's
important?
only
Who's
because
more
Hiccup.
important?
That's only
If Aang
because
doesn't come in,
Hiccup
it turns
caused
into
it.
a
That's
500-year
only
war, not a
because Hiccup
100-year
caused
war.
it. Because if Hiccup wasn't there, what?
I'm gonna cook this nigga.
If Hiccup wasn't there, the reason is that nigga found that nigga. That nigga learned about Hiccup. He learned where that nigga lived and he pulled up. You feel me?
Okay.
Without Hiccup. But at the same time, if Aang wasn't a bitch and didn't run away, his homies might not be dead.
This dude just hit a route, and you think we see? Come
I
on.
had
man.
to.
What is one island of Vikings to a whole nation of benders, a whole world of benders, gang?
All I'm saying is, give me one toothless and Hiccup
Anyone night
versus
fury, nigga.
Aang, bro, and that's it's
No,
rap, bro.
no, it's not who's fighting. It's not a bug fest. It's not. Listen, it's
My
who's
bad,
more
my bad,
important.
my bad,
We're
my
not
bad,
heavy
my bad,
because Aang is
my
sweeping a
bad.
lot of niggas. We're not
You're
doing.
right.
We
My
are
bad, my
doing
bad. I got
who's more
carried away.
important to
He was
their
talking
I was
universe.
crazy.
blazing.
He was
I'm
talking
blazing.
real
I'm
A
crazy.
death
blazing.
battle,
I got this
nigga.
dude Trey
I'm
sweating.
blazing.
I got this dude Trey sweating.
A death battle? Ooh, a death battle, nigga. Kim Possible didn't die. Motherfucking Hiccup dies. It's like if death battle, the list is gonna be. It's gonna be a quick conversation. There's no debates. You feel me? It's important gives us a debate. You gotta keep that important part in there, okay? Don't do a 1v1.
Oh yeah. Jenny versus Kim. It's Jenny though.
Jenny versus.
If we're talking hands,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If we're doing a death battle, we're gonna have a quick
this list
podcast.
is terrible.
It's who's more
Yes,
important.
we have to
yo.
keep that important part in there because if it's
Aang versus-
1v1,
What do you mean? First of all,
You're gonna look at Fire Breathing Dragon versus the Avatar.
A fire-breathing dragon that can turn invisible, nigga. Keep it a
He can
beat.
feel the earth as soon as that what?
This nigga's in the sky,
He's
nigga,
around him. Boom.
but
Done.
he's not around
You
him.
gotta do shit.
This nigga is literally shooting fireballs faster than this nigga can even do it. Real talk.
Yeah.
When he the fireball, right? It hits Toothless in his fucking mouth from some shit that's never happened.
He's not gonna hit it because this nigga Toothless breaks the sound barrier. This nigga Toothless is like that. This
And
nigga
who controls
Toothless
the wind?
is a wall dragon.
And who controls the wind?
We're not doing a 1v1, guys.
That nigga
Stop
has
fighting
one-
these niggas against each other.
Okay, my bad.
It is
yo.
not a
nigga
death
has
battle,
down.
bro. We're doing
I
stats
understand
and
it's not
shit.
death battle, but respect to my niggas toothless, nigga.
Oh no, for sure.
All right, y'all. Let's reel it in. Let's reel
Reel
it
it
in. Let's
in.
bring
Let's
it together.
please
Oh,
get him,
bring
Gibby.
it together.
Get him,
Listen,
Gibby. Help
if this
him.
nigga Ozai didn't push this nigga into a rock, this nigga Aang would have been bitched.
All right,
Hold
look,
on
I
though,
think
because with that same argument though, you can't say that Aang didn't just stop everyone from being firebenders because they were on a tear to kill everyone who wasn't a firebender and enslaving everyone and making them fucking do everything for. So they was really about to make everyone firebenders after like fucking 10, 15 years.
Yes, but Aang was still losing up to the point to this nigga. A plot rock stuck out and stabbed this nigga in the back of the neck, and he said,
he stuck it out.
"Here you go."
He did that.
Avatar. You're telling me this nigga
Like he brought the rock out to try to hit Ozai. Ozai dodged and pushed him into the rock.
Yeah, but I'm saying he didn't intentionally. Like he didn't intentionally like put himself
Oh no.
to tap in.
It was just based off a plot. Yeah, it was
Like,
just the.
if it was a coincidence, you feel me? Whereas Hiccup, this nigga Hiccup built his shit.
Time
on
out,
the
bro.
ground.
Time out. I got some shit that's gonna shock the world. This shit just hurt my feelings, bro. So you know how I called you? I'm like, bro, it's girls fighting in my thing. I'm stopping the fight, right? Why on Facebook they post the fight, right? It is me holding the other light skinned girl back. I'm the bitch in the fight now. I'm one of the hoes. Look at it. Come on. Let me fix my camera. No, show these niggas. There's some bull. Chat, you gotta see this because I'm the bitch bobbing. I'm the motherfucker out there fighting. That's some bullshit. I didn't even do nothing. I don't know if you can see it, bro. Cause some little, it's through the fucking curtains, bro. But I'm the bitch fighting, I guess.
They can't see it, Jay.
I'm the bitch fighting, guys. What the fuck?
Please don't encourage this stupid shit.
They got me. I'm the bitch fighting on Facebook, guys.
That's nobody.
You see a light skinned bitch with the long dress? That's me, I guess.
Yeah, money.
I thought I was a stud or some shit. What the fuck? Joe bad as hell. You funny. Back to what y'all was saying. I can't believe that shit. I'm a Facebook thought fight now. What the fuck?
I think because if I didn't give my opinion yet, I personally think Aang's got it. Not only because of him, we have more iterations of avatars. Because once the avatars die, you gotta wait a fucking minute to get another one. So, Ozai would have had control of the whole fire universe, and that bitch would have been like, you already know that motherfucker would have been cooking everybody. You already know. Come on. And who was gonna stop him? Who was gonna stop him if Aang didn't? You tell me. Who was gonna stop him?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Eventually, there would have been another Avatar.
Eventually, but we're not saying it. Are we talking Korra? No, we're talking Aang because Aang was really like that.
Who's more important? And real talk, if there can be another Avatar, Aang don't really matter. Aang just happened to be the nigga that did it.
True.
Whereas Hiccup started something at his village. Without Hiccup,
Dragons kill all the Vikings.
But hold on, but like you're saying with him being so fucking bad and fucking not doing shit in fucking fights and putting himself in bad situations like Ozai, he fucking threw a rock and did that.
I simply said he put himself in a bubble, and without that rock, he would have been bitched. I'm not saying he
but also, who's the little kid that ran away from his fucking final ceremony before he could really tap into the spirit world? Like,
that's his fault.
True. But without him doing that, he wouldn't have got trapped in the iceberg to save the entire fucking nation. He also wasn't able to save his family. So why are people saying that he's not doing shit alone when out the bubble he had to trust some random ass people?
Hiccup saves all of his homies. Hiccup has no dead homies. You know who has dead homies? You know who has dead family? Aang.
Aang got family.
And he avenged them, didn't he? He avenged them, didn't he?
He
did?
How many more
Who's
niggas
more
died?
important?
How many more people died because the airbenders didn't stand up?
How many people didn't die because he stopped them?
Hey, I've seen this method. It's the Batman method. How many niggas gotta die before you kill Joker? That's what he's using against you right now.
It doesn't matter. He just take the bending away. Make him yellow.
But what I'm saying is, if this nigga had stepped up, not killed it, but if this nigga had stepped up prior, Because
He's a kid.
Well, he's still a kid.
And so we did all that shit as a kid. What the fuck you talking about? That's important as hell.
It doesn't matter whether he did it.
Hiccup's a kid.
Yeah, Hiccup's a kid. But what I'm saying
He's a
is,
teenager. That kid's
instead
got
of
parents.
running,
That kid's got
he had a
parents.
whole- He had a whole father figure that he ran away from. But when it comes to
His mother died.
that's
Hiccup's. Hiccup let his father die.
he didn't let his father die. His father stood
He
on
did.
business on some pickup.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
You
That's
can't
crazy.
stop a nigga who stand on business.
I'm not leaving my
Alright.
father.
Yo,
I'm dying with my father.
If that nigga, if you standing there fighting next to your
Yo,
dad,
look.
that nigga push you away, and that nigga take a whole sword to his
Yo,
chest.
that bro
you can't stop
stoic.
that.
No,
Yeah, but
bro
listen to
stoic.
this. If he takes a sword to the chest, I can kill him because then he's not ready for attack. Like, fuck.
But
I'll
yo,
avenge my
daddy's
dad right
still
then and
dead,
there.
nigga. Yo,
But still,
daddy's still dead because he was
at least I avenged him right then and there. In my dad's final moments, he's watching me slay him. So
I'm
that's
Can
what
I
I'm
just
saying.
say this?
I'm literally saying, y'all
Since I
fighting
missed-
Big Dad. Y'all both tired. You just happen to slip up one time. This nigga push you out the way. Your dad gets stabbed. You can't prevent that.
That's your fault.
Exactly.
Keep your guard up, Hiccup.
Exactly.
That's Hiccup's fault.
No.
Keep your guard up, gang.
No, because it's like that's
You're in the Keep your fucking guard up, gang.
You're a fucking Viking. You're a Viking, and you're telling me you keep your guard.
nigga. That's just how. But see, at least Hiccup was there. Aang ran away.
He's again.
A
So
kid.
say-
Yo, can I?
Well-
Since I missed the
Before
Avatar
Hiccup's
talk
dad died,
last
he was
week,
15, 16.
Okay, but
I wanna-
this nigga trained a dragon at like 13.
And so, and Aang trained Appa, and Aang trained Appa at like a fucking 8-year-old.
He had help. Stop that.
Who had
Nah,
help?
what do you
Aang?
mean?
Aang had help training Appa. He had years of experience.
Yeah.
They lived next to
I
these
agree.
things.
I agree. But at the same
But
time, so
but
did
like-
they. But just because that motherfucker
no,
Hiccup
there's
was
a
the
difference.
hold on,
There's
just
a
because
difference
Hiccup
between
just
being
because
friends
Hiccup
with
was
the
the
wolf and being friends
first
with a dog,
one,
nigga.
just because Hiccup was the first one in quotes to fucking do it, doesn't mean that he was doing that shit alone. Other people obviously knew that they could tame him.
Did
He
you
could
watch
he
the
just
first
had an
movie?
idea that somebody else had.
No, he wrote a whole book himself. There was no ideas. The only other person was his mama, and his mama was on a whole nother island.
She left that nigga young.
He did it by himself. Whereas Aang had a whole master. He was an apprentice. He didn't,
Masters.
like that's what I'm saying.
true.
Who could train him in the ways.
Okay.
So Aang didn't do it by himself. Even when he went through trials
We
and
also
tribulations, he still
we
had
also
like
forget the fact that
yeah.
motherfucker got lucky as fuck training like Dragon. Like
Built over time.
I wouldn't say lucky. I'd say he just understood animals. It's no different than dealing with a crocodile. Like you just gotta see the. You can.
bro, watch that dude floating in the river with crocodiles, hitting their hand underneath their chin, kissing them on the mouth one time,
I
and
just thought
thinking
about it as
Crocodile
a
Dundee.
dragon can literally set you on fire. A crocodile can literally grab your arm, spin it off, and you're done.
Under
Yeah.
P.
But niggas still work with them niggas because they understand.
Still trap them and
Like
catch them and all types of
niggas
shit.
will like pick them
Yeah.
things up and they're not gonna bite me because they understand.
True.
Like Hiccup, he had to understand.
That's
But
it.
like Aang kind of already had the prior knowledge from the people around him.
But as to regards to who's more important and does more, I still think Aang.
I got Hiccup.
Hiccup,
I got Hiccup.
Damn, you niggas have got me. I'm gonna have to go Hiccup.
4-1 Hiccup. 4-1
Don't let him
Hiccup.
change your mind, Trey.
4-1 Hiccup.
Look, I do want to say this since I didn't get to talk about the last Airbender when y'all talked about it last. The Earth bitch, the blind one. I don't remember how to say her name. That most fucking badass character in the show. No one can change my mind.
That's my
100%.
favorite. She one of my
Dude,
favorites for sure.
dude, she is tough, bro. Yo,
And Corey,
dude, and she's blind, bro. You can't tell me that's fucking tough,
Oh, hit
bro.
that fucking rocket.
He does that. He's the first
Ah!
Iron Man, bro. Oh God.
Yup.
That bitch pulls out the iron
She's
suit.
really tough. She's
She
really
goes-
tough.
She
They
goes
really
roll
trapped her
out
in a
like
cage and
Optimus
she found her
Prime.
way out.
She's crazy.
That's tough.
I thought,
She
yeah.
is tough.
I just wanted to say that this is my favorite character in the show for sure. She's badass.
Look,
Sure.
Bazooka guy, you know.
All right. Next one. Next one, we got Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy motherfucking Neutron big head ass. So, Steve, go ahead. I'll let you start on this one. Who do you think's more
All right,
important?
man. Look, Jimmy Neutron or Timmy Turner?
Mm.
Man, I'm gonna have to go with fucking Jimmy Neutron, bro. I gotta go with my boy Jimmy.
Okay.
And part of the reason one of the reasons mainly is Jimmy Neutron's just smart. Carries just because he's smart. And Timmy Turner faked out his whole universe, bro. He played a fucking joke on his whole universe. That's what the whole show's about. He's actually a 35-year-old man trapped in a fucking little kid's body, and he made Cosmo dumb. That's a fact. Watch the show. Tell
He
me
made
I'm lying.
everybody dumb. He made everybody dumb.
Tell me I'm lying, bro.
You're
Tell
not.
me
You're
I'm
telling
lying.
the truth.
And Jimmy Neutron, I'm pretty sure in the crossover where they both come together, Jimmy Neutron's the one that saves the
45.
day. I can't remember that episode entirely, but I'm almost certain he does.
I was gonna say there was a couple of them.
And Sean's funny as fuck. Little side
Like,
character, actually.
Or Sheen.
Yeah, Sheen. There you go. My bad.
Being hilarious, bro.
Sheen. But we're not talking about show. We're talking about character. And Jimmy Neutron. That's who I'm going with. And those are my reasons. That's all I got. I think it's pretty simple.
I gotta pee. I fuck with Steve's answer, so you ain't gotta hear from me.
All right. You muted, I think, Dre.
Oh, yo, go Trey. My fault.
Damn. That echo. That's crazy. I hear myself through somebody's mic. It went away. Cool. All right.
I don't hear no.
I'm gonna have to go. Damn, bro. Timmy is so important, gang. Like, he benefits so much, like, off of his but like Jimmy be making everybody benefit off his inventions.
Mm-hmm.
But Timmy be making his niggas superheroes and like all that cool shit too. You feel me? Like, it's hard.
He makes a point because we're not talking about good or bad. We're just talking about importance in the show. And I might have to rebuttal and go back and switch. I don't know. We'll see. Because Timmy, if what I said is true, then that does make Timmy the whole show.
But the crossover, though. The crossover, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I'm about to say the crossover.
This is actually hard.
Timmy needed so much help from Jimmy in his brain. That's what I'm saying. I got Jimmy because when they did the crossover, Timmy needed Jimmy so much. Like, it was kind of like, I got the concept, but not the concept, but it was like for them both to be like, you got one with super magic, the other guy with the crazy brains making all his shit. But when they crossed over, Timmy was like, "Hey, bro, help me! You gotta figure this shit out." I'm thinking to myself, like, why don't you just wish for it? It's like, but I'm like, I guess he can't fathom the wish, but they did lock his people up though in that one part. But I'm like, Jimmy in the crossover, Jimmy was Neutron. What you talking about? So I got Jimmy Neutron. That nigga too
Jimmy
cold.
Neutron, yeah.
Mr. Imagination, inventions.
My nigga Jimmy took his bitch.
Oh! She was choosing too crazy.
All that nigga Nerdtron and everything.
She was choosing ODZ.
That's crazy. I forgot about that too.
I'm just saying, your shawty in the show is very important.
Shawty's acting different, bro.
Got him with the Neutron style, baby.
I got my nigga Jimmy.
I agree. I say Jimmy because Timmy really just be like, Timmy be causing problems more than he be doing shit for real. Like, that motherfucker be having to make wishes to save himself type shit. Like, I wish I never did this. All the fuck.
Because he started some dumb shit.
And like, I get it. Like, with importance in regard, like, you gotta have like a fucking like a fine line of like what's important and what's fun, bro. Like, I feel like important to people versus like what's selfish and important to you, bro. Like, because like a lot of that shit is selfish. In my opinion, that boy was doing whatever the fuck he wanted, not realizing the consequence of his actions, like actually thinking it through.
Even
like,
the nigga breakfast was fucking the most. You know what I'm saying? How you used to wish for crazy breakfast, like that.
But now you just killed everybody's jobs who fucking worked in any other factory that wasn't fucking pancakes and eggs and sausage and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the realistic side about that shit. He was fucking up people's standards and shit.
Timmy didn't give
But
a
Like
see,
we was
fuck.
really.
we're sitting here. We are
Timmy
sitting
was
here
living the dream,
saying
though.
what
Oh God, he
we're
was.
sitting
Doug
here
Dimmadome
saying
was
what's
tripping. He was
important.
losing his stock money.
That's what we're talking about right now, right? And I feel like we're kind of straying just a little bit because we keep going off
Nah, because
intentions.
important
Because
really
I've been thinking
means
about it for a second. Because
we're
if
talking
the
about
whole
heroes
show,
though.
right, right, but like if Jimmy or not Jimmy, Timmy's whole fucking thing, you know what I mean, was about doing something wrong and it all being just a lesson, of the show, then that does make everything that Timmy does, good or bad, important.
But
You
Jimmy,
see what I'm
everything he
saying?
Yeah,
did
but
was
he really
mind
So
did
if we're
that shit
driven.
to
talking of
himself though.
importance
Because like
of
you
the
said,
show,
he's a 30, he's
no,
a 50-year-old man trapped in a little boy's body,
Trolling,
and
he
he
right,
really made
trolling.
that
right,
wish. He
right,
really made that wish consciously,
right,
and then said, "My
right.
next wish is I'm gonna make sure
Yeah.
everyone doesn't know I made the
All
wish."
right.
Oh
That
Yeah.
is some
God, he was
sociopathic shit right
trolling.
there.
Yeah,
That
Timmy
boy's a
Yep.
little
trolled the whole
sociopath.
show.
What is you
Jimmy,
talking
Yeah.
about?
Jimmy really
But
used his
and see,
brain to benefit the
I'm not
world.
agreeing with
Timmy
that,
was
or I'm
trolling, bro.
agreeing with that. But what I'm saying is,
I think Timmy did before
we're
more
talking about the importance
important
of
than just that.
what they are in the show,
I got
right?
Jimmy.
That's
Without
And
him,
Jimmy, 100 p.
honestly, I think it's way harder to. No, I listen. I'm leaning towards Jimmy, and that's what I
think
want
about
to
Jimmy
pick.
Inventions. Even
But
when
for
Jimmy
some
took
reason,
out the
I'm sitting here listening. I
CIS
just
guy, Jimmy
it
Neutron took out that CIS guy on the boat. Remember
it's
that
just
shit? Like
it.
his employee didn't even save the government, bro. Jimmy was top flight, no bullshit.
But see,
Timmy was
I
just a
heard.
nigga
but
trolling.
Jimmy's inventions are what's
Hold on, real
important.
quick.
But see,
I heard.
Jimmy Neutron.
Damn, I heard that Jimmy Neutron like was like a. It's on a. I heard it was on a government test site. Like this is a theory, and that they watch what he makes so that they can better the world.
That makes sense.
So if that's true, that nigga is way more. Fuck Timmy. What are we talking
He
about?
trumps
Weak
it.
ass boy.
Bro literally saved the planet from aliens. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, I think that's a Jimmy
For
Neutron
another
fucking
planet.
sweet.
He
Oh
literally took them to space.
God.
His first adventure was them
Jimmy
going
goaded, bro.
to save their people.
Jimmy
He
cold
caught
motherfucker, bro. At
and
the
he was
All right, what's next? Wait, did
Next
everybody vote?
one.
Sorry, did everybody vote?
Jimmy
Yeah,
Neutron
everyone did.
sweep.
Jimmy Sweet.
All right,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Jimmy
next one's
Neutron.
gonna be a good one.
Pick up and Jimmy.
Yeah, okay, got you. Next one's actually really fire. I'm excited to hear what y'all saying about this one. We got the Teen Titans versus the X-Men.
This is tough, bro.
I can't lie. I look, you want to start this one.
Start that bitch off.
Go crazy.
I'll be right. I
I'm
gotta pee
about
though.
to.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna hit you with the most crazy hot take.
I'm about to go opposite of this one.
I know. I'm going X-Men.
Yo, I knew it. No, watch
I'm
this.
going
I'm
X-Men, bro.
great.
Because not only do these people have to fight basically like a race war against people who are mutants and are mutants.
Okay.
These motherfuckers have to push the envelope and make them and people have them treat them like normal people. That's important. And not even only for them as mutants, for other people in the world as minorities. And you know what I mean?
Father,
It's true. It's
daughter,
true.
devil,
Because
cyborg,
and not only that, because Magneto brought an entire group of people together. Fucking Professor X got an entire group of people together, bonded them together, and bullshit. I have that, but fucking they had cyborgs that were gonna come take their powers, have sentinel dominance on the world. So fuck you talking about? They did that shit for world domination, world freedom from domination over the cyborg robot shit. So I think them because Teen Titans, they do be saving the world and shit from time to time. But it's the Titans, bro. The Titans are not like
Titans, my nigga.
I don't know. They're not really like they fighting and boxing. They be killing motherfuckers. They killing motherfuckers. But they really be like taking enemies down and then like having to fight them again later because they don't finish the fight, quote unquote.
They do that
X-Men,
Batman.
they
That's that
take an
Batman
enemy
shit.
down. They may stumble. They may stumble one time. They have get their regain. But then you already know they sweeping the board.
First of all, let's hold it down. These are children, mind you. We have a Tamaran who does not know anything about Earth. We've got a black nigga. We know what it's like to be black in America. We've got a green nigga. We can only imagine what it's like to be green in America. Robin, that nigga's he's Batman, nigga. That's enough said. Come on now. And then Raven, daughter of the devil. That's the worst group of niggas. You walk in the street with them niggas, they ain't nobody talking to you. Yet they save the world every day. Double drop flying knee niggas, no power, nigga. Come on now. And they deal with things that most niggas couldn't imagine. At least these X-Men have Professor Xavier. Who does the Teen Titans have, nigga?
Robin.
They don't have no mentors. They did it every day by themselves, dealing with their own shit, dealing with literal demons. Let's not forget how Robin beat himself up because Slade gave this nigga so much
Oh, he was
PTSD that this
tweaking.
nigga traumatized.
He
Yeah,
was
he was
tweaking.
tweaking.
He was
Yeah.
fucked up for
You
real.
got Raven, who's constantly dealing with literal demons.
Her
But then she got the homie Beast Boy, ride or die, standing next to him. X-Men, nigga, they are grown.
Beast Boy freaked out though.
Causing their own
Beast Boy was freaked out
problems.
as a teenager.
Yeah, but you act like before
Hey,
Charles
man, look.
Xavier didn't do his mind powers and bring everyone together. You act like they weren't in the same situation, all on their lonesome. Some of their dude, if you watch the X-Men First Class, all these movies, you'll see these people's family members outcast them. Some of them throw them on the streets. Some motherfuckers turn them into the police, bro. Like shit like this is like why I think the X-Men are so important because they brought people that are outcasts and people who don't have any family because they're a mutant. And
So just
like you're saying,
I'm about to.
with Beast Boy, that motherfucker Green. What's up, Steve? Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't finish what you're saying. You're
I
good.
said, like, with Beast Boy, you're saying that motherfucker Green. Imagine you're a blue, hairy motherfucker walking down the streets.
But you're not. You have a whole school. You know what happened in the future to this nigga Beast Boy when he didn't have the Teen Titans? They put this nigga in a zoo.
They did do that.
I know that. I've seen that comic. I've
Alright.
seen the comic.
Like, dog, real talk, like, the Teen Titans really go through it. At the end of the day, Professor Xavier started and left them some, and even if Magneto takes over, he's still standing with them niggas. But if the Teen Titans, like, think about it, like, if the Teen Titans really buckle, they're fucked.
No.
What you mean?
Robin will
So-
call Batman.
Listen.
Robin will literally call Batman.
If Robin ain't there no more, like, real talk, like, if you,
They would get recruited by the Justice League.
but that's if. That's if.
And that's exactly what happened. Because the Teen Titans is like a what? How long did it? It was like what? Maybe
It's
it
like 4
wasn't
years.
even. Yeah, it wasn't even. I was gonna say it wasn't even 5 years.
But it
The
wasn't
time
even-
frame's short. The Teen Titans,
wasn't-
the importance of the group.
10.
They never fought anybody that important compared to the X-Men who literally beat Apocalypse,
nigga.
who literally was
Trigon,
gonna
nigga.
destroy the entire Marvel world. The world, bro. What do you mean?
nigga.
Bro, dude, you're gonna tell me that Apocalypse, the OG mutant, the one that was coming back to wipe out all everything,
First
and you
of
want
all,
all right?
First of all, Darkseid can wipe this nigga. And guess who went toe to toe with Darkseid? This nigga Trigon. He pulled up. Oh, what's good, new god?
Yeah, that nigga Trigon is that
He's
nigga.
pretty
though.
strong. He's pretty strong. I can't lie.
This nigga Trigon is top 5 like DC super villains.
Literally.
Wait,
This
am I
nigga-
tripping? Am I tripping? Am I remembering this right? Didn't the Titans get help from John Constantine though?
When?
In the movie.
Yes.
But
Okay. In the
everybody
movie.
got help from John Constantine.
In the movie, yes. In the show, no.
Because
it was
John is
already-
him. Because John is him. And if you need
I'm
John's
saying
help,
it-
you're
it
not
ain't about
them.
John.
If you need John's help, you're not him. I can't lie.
But they didn't need John's help
In the show. In the show, it was all Raven.
And even then, the Teen Titans didn't need help. The Flash needed that nigga's help.
Yep. The Flash did pull up all though. Kid Flash.
So real talk, I'm not saying the X-Men don't hold it down. I'm just saying the Teen Titans really be going through it like that. The Teen Titans really be bringing niggas together like that. Because you remember when they all got disbanded because Gorilla Grodd and Brainiac was really trying to overthrow them niggas. Or when Terra came through, broke them whole niggas apart, came back through on some real nigga shit.
The brain. The brain is done.
Like all I'm saying, like the X-Men have individual like character development, but the Teen Titans really do it as a team.
Yeah, but I feel like that's why the X-Men are so important, though.
Okay, so what
They
you're
come from
saying?
so many different walks of life, and they like influence so many different people and shit. Like it's like I don't know, bro. It's like the ultimate team of outcasts, people
They're
you can relate
frozen.
to.
They're frozen.
Yeah,
on
they are
mine.
frozen. They are frozen.
You got you
Trey, y'all frozen.
You
Yeah,
frozen.
we're back. We're back.
You're
We're
back.
back.
You're back. You're back. Yeah, there you
but like what I was saying was it's like okay, like the X-Men, you can break them apart real talk, and you can give them their individual shit. Real talk with the Teen Titans, it's really only Robin. And then everybody else kind of solo dolo. You don't really talk about anybody else unless they're part of the Teen Titans. But like X-Men,
Fully agree with that.
but like
X-Men side. I don't think. I think outside of Wolverine, you really can't give the X-Men their own.
no,
Like the
But see,
X-Men
again,
separate things.
aren't we
They
talking
can
about the
cameo.
important?
go. It's the
But
importance.
Isn't
This is the
that
importance. Y'all moving it.
Cause think about it. If they came out a Magneto movie, who the fuck is going to watch that?
like if we're talking importance of each group, the X-Men
Nigga,
saved
it's
the
not
Marvel
watching Mission.
universe. What
You
did the
gonna go watch
Teen
Mission
Titans
Bean
do in
sometimes
the DC universe?
for 2
They do
hours?
say Trigon. Okay, real talk though. If
Trigon did what
Trigon,
he did.
hold on. If Trigon wipes them, right? Who's pulling up? The
Right.
Justice League. They were the first. They were the first wave. All right. Yeah, they stopped them. W Vans. But the X
But
Men,
who's
they're the final line of defense. They
there
go
was
No,
nobody
down.
stopping
also not
Apocalypse.
true. Also not
Okay,
true.
tell
They
me
can
who's
call the
tell
Avengers. They
me
can call the Fantastic Four.
But when do
you
they?
think
But
the
when do they?
Avengers are
They
stopping
did nothing but make
Apocalypse?
cameos in the shows. So what are we talking about?
And
When
not
Do
even
you
do
in the
they?
think
shows, in the X Men
no, but do
movies
you
too.
think do you think do you know why Apocalypse
What?
went against the X-Men? It's because the X-Men are the only ones who could literally beat Apocalypse.
Well,
Apocalypse would
nigga, he's
wipe
a
the
mutant.
Avengers.
He's a
But
mutant.
He has to
that's
fight
what
them. He's
I'm
a mutant.
that's I know that's what I'm saying. That's why the X-Men
Trigon
are
did not have to
important.
fight
That we're
these
talking about importance,
Titans.
right? So that's why the X-Men are an important group in the entirety of Marvel. Do you get what I'm coming from? Where I'm saying the Teen Titans aren't as important in their respected universe, DC, because they're like the little league of the
They're
Justice League.
not the little.
You
They're
get
not.
what I'm saying?
Hell
I'm
no,
just
you can't
using
call them. You
comparison.
cannot call the Teen Titans
Yes.
little league. They might be teenagers, but them niggas are the most respected group of four niggas. Think about it, first off, we want to compare these niggas. Hold on, let me get my motherfucking bag. Teen Titans. How many people are in the fucking Teen Titans? Huh?
First of
Hmm.
all,
How
okay,
many people are in the fucking
go,
X Men?
go.
Time
Only
out.
the
How many
main
people in
three.
X
Six
Men?
or seven?
Okay, if we're going main
Thank you.
X-Men
You got a
versus
six
Six
or
or
seven
seven.
motherfuckers that goddamn 35 and
Yeah.
goddamn 70 to motherfucking 80
So
against
you're telling me
motherfuckers
that
that's
the
between
Justice League's got 6 or
16 to
7 members,
motherfucking
and because
28.
they got 5, it's not Little League?
Listen, no, it ain't Lily. Listen, I got the Teen Titans in their universe because, like I said, last time I said nationalities. First off, nationalities. My thing is, y'all said what's important. Y'all didn't say, when it said what's important, y'all didn't say to you, to me, or the universe. I'm saying what's important to me out these two motherfuckers is the Teen Titans always because I always can relate to them. Like I said last week, I'm going to just say one thing, I'm going to keep it
Yep.
short. Like last week I said, Beast Boy. Motherfucker was green, but he was the goofiest motherfucker I ever seen. I said, I know, that's like one of my homies. You got, and my thing is, I ain't go off the rest of the cast, but if you watched last week pod, y'all know how I feel about the Teen Titans. But I got Teen Titans more important off nationality, the different characteristics, the where they come from, and then where they blend as a team that I can relate to. Because the importance is it's off what you can. It says what's the most important. It didn't say nothing after. I'm saying what's important to this guy. Frost Reaper, it's my
I
Teen
mean,
Titans
when I did
family.
the intro, I did say what's more important in their universe. Like,
Oh,
I did
universe,
say that.
fuck. It's X-Men, goddamn.
I was like,
it's X-Men.
that's why I was
It's
like,
X-Men.
that's why we were kind of been talking.
It's X-Men.
Yeah.
It's X-Men. If it ain't about me, it's X-Men.
Hey, no bullshit. If you fuck with the Titans and you think you personally,
Oh, me, I
I
love them
can't.
to death.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
I
That's
grew
your
up-
opinion. But like,
But see,
I
you
gotta
gotta
go
be
if we were to
objective.
do
You gotta be
justice,
objective here.
I gotta go X-Men. If it's universe, I gotta go X-Men. Them niggas
I can tell
call.
you why. I can tell you why it's the Titans.
Talk to us.
Okay, both of these teams are both the B team of their universe. If the Justice League or the Avengers don't show up, these are the teams called, right?
Okay.
the Titans are always getting more important, being more important because the X Men are nothing but hated on. Nobody outside of comics, like in their universe, nobody gives a fuck
Oh
about.
yeah, they hate the
They see
niggas.
them as the lowest tier
Which is why I'm
people.
about to disagree with you real quick.
They're the lowest tier of people that are humanoids. You know what I'm saying? To the
This is
human
why I
eye.
disagree.
Like you said, you can have an opinion, but you got to think
But
objectively.
that's what I'm
Hold
saying.
on, hold
Like
on,
the
hold on, there, Trey.
Titans
Give me a
are
sec.
more
Hold on.
important because they are more likely to have people join their team based off of like it'll be okay to join their team. Niggas look at you like you want to join the X Men. Nah, fuck the X Men. We don't give a fuck about
Niggas
them.
want to join the
Which
Teen
is
Titans.
stupid because I low key think the X Men without the Avengers without Thor, X Men wiping every time. I can't even lie.
Oh
100%.
yeah,
Strength wise,
fuck yeah.
strength
Yeah.
wise, the
So
X
okay,
Men
so
are way
listen,
stronger.
listen. So
Yeah,
don't call them
calling
a B
X
team.
Men a
Don't
B
call them
team
a
is
B team.
crazy.
Don't call them a B team. Don't do that. Just because they're hated
That
on, they're
is,
not a B team.
yeah.
They are a B team
You,
gang.
Be
no,
humans. They're be
listen,
No.
humans.
but see that's the thing. No,
When you
listen,
No.
look at
listen,
it, when you look
listen.
at it,
The
it's
reason,
Avengers,
no,
X Men. The
no. So
Avengers will
look,
always be the first to be
see,
called.
Because
They
they
so
get
have
look,
called
government contracts. They are part of the
so look.
government. They are in.
Yes,
This is
because
like
they're more
why?
important.
Yes,
because they don't want
yes,
the X Men on
and
in the government. What the fuck?
Because
What
they're
are you talking
haters.
about?
Because they're haters. They don't know what they bring to the
Yeah,
table.
you can
the
have an
They're
opinion, but
scared
we
of
and you
the
gotta
X
think
gotta
Men. They're
objectively
scared of
here.
the
and
X Men.
look
That's the
and
problem.
and
You can
look.
have an
You gotta
opinion, but
think
we
like
gotta
this.
think objectively here.
You got to think like this too. The
The
X Men
government's
are
scared
in
of
a
the X Men.
time where the superheroes aren't liked at all. It's not just meta humans. It's not all that like heroes in general aren't liked. So like the pretense of X Men, if I'm not mistaken, it is in the future.
They hate all
It's
mutants.
not.
Anything mutated, they hate.
They hate all. So I don't know. They're the number ones.
The team,
They're
But the
not.
Titans are
It,
accepted.
right.
The X Men
The
fight
X Men,
problems that
dude.
they cause. Teen
Right,
Titans fight world
right.
problems.
So if there's a mutant out there blowing up something in Brooklyn, well, the X Men are more likely going to be there to take care of the mutants.
It depends
Whereas
on how bad it is.
If Galactus and Silver Surfer show up, well, the Fantastic Four is going to show up, not the
Who,
Avengers. Now,
who's the first person they're gonna call
depending
though?
on if we talk about comics,
Peter
Who are
Fantastic
they
Parker.
Four,
calling first though?
Peter
the
Parker.
Fantastic Four, right in
No,
New
the
York.
Fantastic Four. Who are they calling first?
I think
Peter
we're.
Parker.
Probably
I think
They're
we're.
probably the
calling the
Avengers.
Avengers. Like, what are you talking about?
I
They're
feel like we're.
Right,
Tony.
I
Get
feel
your
like
ass
we're
up here.
rebuttaling. I feel we should get to the next
we
one.
are. Yeah,
First.
No, we're not really
yeah,
rebuttaling, but we just are like we're going off topic with the Avengers, like
Yeah,
into
we're
this.
bringing we're
We gotta
bringing
stay.
other
We
teams
gotta bring
in.
it with Teen Titans in because like I feel like
We're back.
They brought the
because
four
if you are
too.
comparing them, if you are saying that they're this strong, but they're just not favored in the eyes of the public, the same goes with the Teen Titans. But the world threat events that they face versus the Teen Titans are far more and far
right.
greater. You gotta think how many times is somebody taking over consciousness of people or threatening the X-Men because they have too much power in that group of people. You gotta think Charles Xavier can read anybody's fucking mind.
Okay, but
He
then you
could
know,
gather any piece of information that he in time and he has to read that thing can literally revive people. So that motherfucker can literally be. That's an important thing too. He can revive people, cure the diseases from their genetic heritage. All that shit make them. If they're gonna get Parkinson's, no more in their when their new body comes in, they don't have that shit anymore. Tell me that's not important.
okay, but 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 the X Men, like you said, their things only happen because niggas do not like the X Men. They are not important. If anything, they are a threat. Whereas there are niggas like Brainiac and Gorilla Grodd who are trying to take over the world, and niggas are calling on the Teen Titans. Why? Because they're important and they help.
Here's the thing
I
though.
like that. I like that.
I disagree with that because I don't think people are calling them. Those motherfuckers
They
step
have
up
a
to the
beeper.
occasion.
They have a beeper.
Listen. I know they do, but they step up to the occasion. That's like okay, that's the same thing. They have a beeper. They have Charles Xavier
Okay, but niggas pull up to the X Men mansion.
because
Niggas
they're
are
them.
literally
Because they are
niggas
them.
are
That's important.
looking.
That's
Niggas are
important.
not looking for the Teen Titans. Niggas are looking for the X Men because they
Because
are
they're
a
not
problem.
important
They
for real.
don't like them. But niggas are calling the Teen Titans because they are important.
because nobody else can handle it, and they're the B team because they don't want to deal with that
They are
bullshit.
important. Nobody else can handle it. Whereas the X-Men, nobody calls the X-Men because it's their own problem.
You tell me Batman pulls up, he's stopping like 90% of those engagements. I'm telling you.
Batman doesn't pull up
Exactly, because they're the B team, and X-Men aren't like the fucking A team, just not fucking loved by anybody.
Think
That's
about
the difference, and that's the
And they're
importance
not
level too.
important. You see, you just proved how they're not
No,
important.
no. Okay, who's really okay? Other than world-breaking events that the Teen Titans got, I feel like these motherfuckers on the X-Men really be out here saving people, even though they are hated on. They do that shit regardless. They fight through the fucking adversity. They really come out of the fucking their shit. And like you said, they are not just in the U.S. They go around the fucking world.
So do the Teen Titans, though.
Not really.
Yes, they do. Have you watched the Teen Titans?
They
Nigga?
do, but they do, but not really. Like,
do.
okay. So, like you're saying with the beeper, they do this. Charles Xavier does the same shit with his fucking brain. He just goes and saves another mutant out of some fucking bullshit.
Chasing all mutants. You gotta be really unique to be part of the Teen Titans. You have to be important to be part of the Teen Titans.
They never add people. They always ask people to join the Teen Titans, and they either fucking
important.
listen. They either leave and go to somewhere else.
Nigga, come to my house.
But no one ever accepts. They're like, no, I think I'm better off doing this, or no, I don't think, or they fucking straight up die. Like, what are you talking about?
The Teen Titans, the Teen Titans.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, importance wise, who are they really saving in their group that joins them? That's not important. They don't give a fuck. The fuck? If they're important, listen. If they're saving people on the streets, why can't they save their homie for?
Okay, if we talk a real talk, I'm pretty sure. Didn't Charles Xavier die?
Yeah, 3 times.
But didn't he die saving so many people?
Actually, 4 times because in X-Men. Okay, wait. So the whole point of this is who's more important, right? And the argument is who gets the call because of who's hated and who doesn't. That's like your whole spiel. My thing is when you've seen X-Men 97, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the world shut down, when Magneto tilted that axis back straight and that bitch shut down, who was out there saving the world? The Avengers, Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, everybody named Mama was helping. When the Teen Titans were fighting Trigon and the whole world went dark, we didn't see a single other superhero but the Titans.
Yeah, but you gotta think, the time frame of when that shit happened, those motherfuckers were fighting for like an hour or 2 tops. They were fighting all fucking night, throughout the day, the next day. They had to fucking do all that shit in like 2 hours, and they did do that shit.
And they did it. It was a 2-day war in X-Men 97. What are you talking about?
But the Teen Titans fought Trigon for like 2 hours.
Yes, because they had to.
So that's the threat level. The threat level difference is crazy.
not a threat
But
level.
it's the
It's who's more
actual devil.
important.
What is more threatening than that game?
It's who's more
Apparently
important.
some big cybernetic box that literally destroys anything that fucking moves, apparently.
We should get
Because if the Avengers can't handle them and they were struggling, who is going to help them? Apparently the X-Men, and they did it. Shout out my boy Gambit.
3, 4.
All right, wrap it up.
Yeah,
I like this.
next one.
I like it. I
Next
like
one.
it. This is good. We'll wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up.
All right, next one. All right, so I'm okay. I'm gonna skip over one. I'm gonna skip over one because I feel like this one's so easy. And
Ben 10 thing is Ben 10 as fuck. Ben 10.
No, that one.
Oh, I got Ben 10 as fuck.
Yeah,
What?
it's that one.
Who is it?
Ben 10
It's
Invincible,
Ben.
I got
It is Ben
10.
10 versus Invincible.
I
It's
got
Ben
Ben
10.
10.
Ben 10 every day.
I do.
That's that.
It's
Hard?
Ben 10 every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
sorry.
Ben
I'm
10,
sorry,
bro.
Trey. You know this. Trey, you know this. Come on.
Wait.
bro.
No.
Alien
What
X
do you
all day.
mean?
Alien X all day. It's over. He be
It's
doing
not-
everything.
It's not a fight.
He be
No,
doing
wait.
everything. What do you
let's not-
mean?
We're talking important.
That man
Oh,
saved
the
the
characters in the
multiverse.
show. You're talking Ben 10.
He saved the
What-
multiverse.
Ben 10
We're
saved
talking
everything.
Invincible.
The reason
Dude,
the multiverse
what did Mark do? Mark stopped the Viltrumite Empire from spreading across the galaxy.
Nice.
One galaxy. There's a
Oh.
multiverse that Ben 10 saved.
Ben 10 saved the world many times, bro. Ben,
I'm sorry, but it's Ben
Yeah,
every
man.
day of the
Next one.
week.
It's fine.
Oh, bro,
Wait,
no
Whatever.
who all got Ben
Sorry.
10?
Alien
Who all got
X,
Ben 10?
no,
I
dude.
got Ben. Who all got Ben? I got
no.
Ben. Let me do the Ben votes real
I
quick.
got Ben. I got Ben.
It's a 3-2.
3-2.
That win.
Okay. I don't. It's all
I think
opinionated.
y'all crazy for just skipping over it. I think y'all don't want the smoke on the Invincible
It's not a
because
smoke thing. You can tell your
mind
opinion.
No.
you,
Mine's not gonna
y'all
change.
keep going off. Look, y'all keep going off the importance in the universes, right?
That's what it is.
And it, so
It
so
is though.
so
It is.
right, and you just go. Ben 10 saved multiple universes, so he's just greater. But that
No, not
like
even that.
how can you say that? I mean,
More important,
I'm talking
just
about from the
now,
just because
beginning. Even the
just because
beginning.
universe,
Mark
you save
Mark
multiple
just because
timelines,
Mark
nigga.
doesn't have and Mark does have multiple different timelines. There are different timelines in the
There's
Invincible
universes.
show.
I'm going off the TV show, bro.
So
That's all I got. TV
so
show.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
all I'm saying is Ben 10
Save
is comparable to
Get a better
Invincible
one. After
more than what you
that.
guys are giving it. That's all I want to say. I do feel like it is closer than y'all are making it, but
Not to me.
I'm going with Invincible. That's it. Yeah,
No,
no,
not to me.
I
y'all
got Ben
respect it.
10.
So,
I respect
so
it.
who
I
the hell am
respect
I
it.
supposed to put bet against, guys? Tell me.
I don't know.
That
Nobody.
nigga's too important.
They've been doing it for forever.
on the
But
first
next
flag.
topic. Naruto versus Aaron Yeager.
Yeah.
This
What was that?
I already know who I got. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What was that?
Naruto versus Aaron Yeager.
Hmm.
I got
Y'all
Aaron
about to get.
fucking Yeager.
Naruto.
I don't even. It's very simple to me. I got Aaron Yeager. I ain't gonna.
I haven't seen AOT.
I
I
can
can't lie.
explain it when I need to, but I got Aaron Yeager.
It was fixed. No, no, he wasn't important.
That nigga he put himself in a loop,
He was a
bro.
bitch. He could have found a better ending. He was a bitch.
I got,
Naruto did it right.
I got Aaron.
Naruto was a bitch. Naruto did it right.
I got Aaron Yeager.
I'm going
I got
Naruto, bro.
Naruto. I got Naruto.
Steve?
All right, bro. Look,
Here we
this
go.
one's tough. No, this one's real tough. Look,
I mean,
I'm not lying.
baby.
Again, name of the show. The character not only the character not only learned a secret jutsu at a very young age and mastered it, mind you. Aaron he's important to his story because like he is like kind of the whole fucking story. That makes it hard. I don't know. I don't know how to even answer that. Like that, I don't know. I really
My
don't.
thing is
I'm gonna have to
Naruto
just go
united
Aaron.
the
I'm
nation
gonna have
in
to go
peace,
Aaron.
and
Just
Aaron like destroyed his nation.
He had to.
right.
Literally.
Aaron had to. He
No, he
had to
didn't.
But
stop
like
the
No, he
we're
war.
didn't.
talking
Even
importance of
even
the
the
story.
author said he had another ending.
But he didn't give us that ending, so I got what I got. And that ending, he had to do what he had to do, and he did what he had to do.
He didn't have to. He didn't have to. No, I
My
refuse to
nigga
believe he
made
had.
that bed and he laid in it.
You telling me
I'm
this is
going
the ending
Aaron.
you
Yeah.
chose? This is what you went with?
Yep, I was there for the whole step of the way. He made his bed, he laid in it, and I was there for the whole time.
That's
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
see,
Speaking of
Naruto
there.
didn't allow that. Naruto was like, even if he had the perfect outcome, he was still like, no, because it's a lie. We standing in the truth.
My thing is, but think about it.
Believe it.
Naruto had Hokages to teach coach his mind. Aaron was on his own after he knew he was lied to. Once Aaron knew
Aaron
it
had
was a
himself. Aaron,
the whole
Aaron was the
time it was.
reason Aaron went through what he went through. Aaron is his own problem.
But I'm saying Aaron never had help either, though.
He had
But see,
himself.
That's what I'm saying. You had the fucking greatest Hokages. All you had Kakashi. You had your boy Sakai. This nigga Aaron went through
Bro,
everything on his own, and he knew what he
without
went
who's
through, but he
better than
couldn't
guy
change his
to?
outcome. He couldn't
Who's
change.
better than
without
guy to get a
Aaron, you
nigga
don't
from the
have the
future,
Bro, he
nigga?
story.
couldn't change his outcome. He had to make it happen. He told you that. His old self knew he
No,
had to make it happen.
no.
Without
He had multiple outcomes. There was an outcome where he was living happily with Mikasa, but he didn't want
He
that
didn't
one.
want that. He had to stop the war. He had to stop what was happening. Sometimes you gotta be bigger than you gotta be bigger than yourself, which Aaron was.
No. He was a little
Yeah.
boy. He was a little boy with too much power,
listen.
so he decided to kill people.
Shit,
And
somebody.
he got
Nah, that's
slowly,
crazy.
he got
Everybody
No,
had
slowly
that's
to. No,
taken
crazy.
no,
over a
don't
That's a
village.
think
crazy
everybody had to
statement.
die in that
That's a
show. It
crazy
wasn't just
statement.
him killing people.
Because
Everybody knew it.
That's a
because
crazy statement.
the inverse can be said about Naruto.
It was
Power,
a
but he didn't kill nobody.
it was a death battle, bro.
To me, like
Bro.
realistically, the only one who really didn't have to die was Neji, but that was just plot.
Attack of Titan was literally a fucking show about hell on earth. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You watch it, it's literally hell on earth. It's nothing.
Yo,
Attack
without
on
without
Titan was taught by
without
Aaron.
Aaron, you don't have that. You don't have anything.
You just get one
He
episode of
literally
the Titan
narrates.
seconds. That's it. You get
No, because as long as the nigga found the founding titan, it wasn't. It was the serum. It was the serum his dad gave him, and the only reason is because his dad gave him the serum the first time, and this nigga came back from the future and told his dad to give him the serum every time, so this nigga could do it 636 times, nigga. How have you failed 636 times? This nigga Naruto only needed one.
Listen, bro. But guess what?
Believe it.
Believe it.
He fucking me
I'm
up
sorry,
with
but
the emo. He fucking with the Naruto. That bitch ain't
This
gonna
is
lie.
another. What's the show called? It's called Naruto, my nigga. I'm sorry.
Hey, but
I
listen,
got
listen.
Aaron. I got Aaron all the way.
I
I'm
think,
change my.
I think it's a really big importance. So, Aaron, without Aaron, you literally don't have the entire story. Without Naruto, the stories could still be told. How not? Even though it's the title of the show, you can still that story is still could still be told, even if Naruto is non-existent, bro.
But the same
Aaron
thing
Yeager
goes
is
about
literally narrating the show,
But that's only because he was given the opportunity, just like Naruto with the Nine-Tailed Fox and his dad happened to be Hokage. If somebody else had gotten the
right?
serum instead of his dad, it wouldn't have been Aaron.
Right? But I mean, I don't know, man. Naruto
Now
has
it's just
like we were just talking about.
really just
No,
opinion based.
now it's just going. Yeah. Now it's just gonna go back and forth because it's
No, this is how I feel though, because this is my like I love everybody.
It is real. He
But
is
when I
important.
think about importance, so like when I watch Naruto, like my favorite character in Naruto is Pain. You feel me? Because he had the same mindset Naruto, but they just couldn't tell his story because it was Naruto called. You feel me? But if you would have went off like pain shit from he was a kid shit like that, you probably would have got a fire ass story. I feel like it would still have been fire story. You feel me? So I do love Naruto. You feel me? But I just like with Aaron, it's like what. Like listen, like I said, 620 sometimes we go through the same concept and we finally get it right. But we know we're doing genocide. Like he knows what this is, and it happens. I don't know. Attack on Titan is just like that show is no like my thing. When you watch Naruto, after you watch Naruto, you watch other shows, you understand like that type of character development. This show was like. No, nigga, you every week it was like, what we doing? What you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And then after it's like, at the end it's like, did we even have to do that? You know what I'm saying? Some people like it. Like I was like, you did it, but you like, no, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, at the end of the day, that's a show that like to the end of time, my mind will always be blown from the first episode to the ending. Cause it's like some wow. It's a wild show. Like
That was the first anime I watched.
it's a damn. You was that's
a banger.
that's a wild.
That was a banger.
It's a wild anime because like
I wish I could go back and rewatch it.
man,
That's
I do
how,
too,
that's
bro.
how
With
great
the
it is.
same like
Like
excitement
just
because
forget it. Just forget it, dude. Right, can I just say this?
Bro wants dementia just so he can watch anime for the first time.
For real,
That show,
dude.
yeah,
It's
I'll
fucking.
take it for
That's
that
how
show.
peak it is.
That
It's
shit-
good.
That's
It's a good show.
It's a one-on-one story tell, bro. I swear to God, it's a one-on-one story. There's no show that can replicate Attack on Titan and make you feel or want to yearn for that type of what's happening next, what we doing, why we doing. It's like Attack on Titan is a one-on-one experience of anime.
Yeah, I'm going to Aaron Yeager for sure. That's who I got.
So it's still 2 or
Right?
3 though.
Yeah, I think it's.
I'm going Naruto.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. We'll go to the next one then. I look you wanted to skip this one too.
What is it?
Mace Windu versus Yoda.
I don't know Mace Windu, so I'm going Yoda.
It's got to be Yoda. I'm sorry,
I don't know them niggas.
bro. Trey.
Hmm.
All right. Don't hit me with the because of Mace Windu we have Darth Vader. Because without Yoda we have Luke. All right. We saying better. All right. We understand he's a father, but Luke clears. In regards to fucking
What?
Yoda,
What?
bro, what?
Clear serious.
Are you
What
serious?
you talking about?
Are you serious in regards to importance?
Serious.
Mace Windu literally stopped Anakin from being a Jedi. That motherfucker would have not crashed out and did what he did and trusted Emperor Palpatine.
And there would have been no balance brought to the Force.
And so, like I'm saying, listen. So, like I'm saying, like what did I literally say with the start of the argument? I say, don't say without Mace Windu, there's no Anakin turning into Darth Vader. Because without Yoda, there's no Luke getting trained to beat Darth Vader.
Luke didn't even beat Darth Vader. Palpatine did. Did Palpatine not fry this nigga?
Nope.
Darth Vader fried Luke. Luke was on the ground. This nigga Palpatine was frying this nigga Luke. Darth Vader picked him up and threw him over the balcony on some WWE.
Okay. So in regards to importance, then you're saying that Mace Windu caused all of this so that Yoda could train Luke to fucking face Darth Vader and lose, so that he could be beat by Palpatine and come to the good side and there be balance.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. All right. Cool beans.
Yeah, okay.
Because if not, he would have.
Because who got Mace Windu? Who got Mace Windu into the order?
Palpatine dies right there and then. No need for a Darth.
But who got Mace Windu to be a Jedi Knight? Was it Yoda? Wasn't he a teacher?
Yoda was his master.
So then isn't it Yoda? So then isn't it Yoda? Isn't it Yoda? At the end of the day,
we can't do that though, because Yoda been masters 170 goddamn thousand Jedi. Like we don't give a fuck.
So that's important. Isn't that important? That's important.
To the Force, gang.
That's important. But okay, you gotta think, for all those 170 years, Yoda was low key bringing balance by increasing. That's important. That's important. That's important. That's the question. Who's more important?
Mace Windu.
No.
Who did Yoda listen to when it came to the council? Mace Windu.
Okay, but who beat Count Dooku to save both Obi-Wan and?
What'd you say?
Who beat Count Dooku to beat Obi-Wan or just Obi-Wan? Wasn't Mace Windu?
It was just Anakin for real.
It was Yoda. Yoda came in and got what?
I was saying Anakin beat.
That killed Darth.
No, in episode 2, in fucking episode 2.
That killed Dooku.
No, not killed. Oh my god, attack! What are you talking about? Geonosis?
I'm like
Geonosis?
That nigga say killed. Look at the sword.
No, Geonosis. Like when he got his hand chopped off. Who saved him?
Oh, yeah. Yoda helped him, yeah.
No, not helped. Saved. Saved their dog asses. Because Obi-Wan got swept too. Obi-Wan got swept too.
Cut that nigga head off.
True.
What are you talking about?
But who trained him? Obi. And who got Qui-Gon into this bitch?
You mean Yoda? You mean Yoda?
Obi.
No, I said who trained Obi. I said Qui-Gon.
You said who trained him. Obi is what you said.
Obi-Wan Skywalker.
But you were saying Anakin. But you were talking about Anakin. So that's why I was just reiterating.
My fault then. My fault. Okay.
But yeah, so like Yoda really important because he be training every Jedi Master to train another fucking person. Even if it's little influence, that shit goes a long way. That's the next generation. And if you're really saying that Mace Windu is important, damn, he really just let a whole bunch of kids get.
He didn't let nothing happen. He died.
He died. He let that shit happen for real. Kill Anakin. Just kill Anakin and Palpatine.
Swing your fucking lightsaber at one nigga and another nigga cuts your arm off, and that's your fault.
Yeah, you saw how you saw the disruption in the Force. If you're Mace Windu and you're really him and you're that important, you could tell that Anakin was about to switch.
It's your fault that your dad dies. It's your fault that your hand gets cut off. Because in both instances, you're not paying attention. You should have been paying attention.
So it's Boba Fett's fault that Jango Fett died?
Yes.
No!
Was he there?
Yes, but Jango Fett said, stay here, son. I'm going to kill the Jedi. And then cut his fucking head cut off. It's Jango's fault.
So
that's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you are swinging your lightsaber and you go to hit somebody and a nigga on your side cuts your hand off, that's my fault?
Yes.
No. You made a mistake.
You made
a mistake. He had all the advantage in the world.
Is what I'm trying to tell you. That move right there is what caused the push to bring it down to the Force.
And who caused that?
Mace Windu.
Did he?
Okay, so
it was Palpatine. No, it was Palpatine. The fuck?
Who said, I need to kill him? He's too strong. That nigga said no and cut That nigga had a whole arm off, and then that nigga fell out the window.
Don't
Yeah.
you open up that window?
All right, let's go to the next one now. I like that. That was
Wait,
a good
hold on.
argument.
Dre, and Steve, what y'all think? Who?
I was gonna say they didn't say one.
So Drake
Boy,
turned this
wins
camera
this
off because he ain't got
Hold
nothing to
on.
say.
I messed up. My thing, I don't know who Mace Indu is, so I'm going Yoda.
It's Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, Samuel Tap. Oh, damn, that nigga ain't do shit for
It's
real. So
Star
it's to me.
Wars.
I got Yoda.
Mhm.
That's my
Yeah,
nigga
Yoda
though.
wins this one.
If it was snakes on the plane, I would have picked them. But this.
Joe, did you say Yoda too? Or you got Mace?
I
Me,
got
I said
made.
Yoda.
No, Jello.
Oh,
I think I'm probably probably.
That's a 4v1. That's a almost sweep. All right, all right.
for reverse sweep.
Next one, we got Iron Man and Superman. Now remember, this is important. So who
mm,
really be doing the most?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me
mm,
start. I'm gonna start this off because I'm gonna be
Go
short and
for
sweet.
it. Hit
mm.
it.
Listen, bro. I love listen. When it comes to these two motherfuckers, Tony might be the coldest nigga I ever known in my life. You feel me? Superman is a one of one motherfucker, like for real. When I say one of one, it's like there's no replica. When they replica, the niggas still be beating the replicas. You feel me? But if I gotta go off the importance of the fucking universe, I gotta go Iron Man, bro. My nigga, bro. Even from the beginning to the end, he made the suit to get out of there. When he made the weak suit to get out of there, then he made the real suit. Then he made all the suits, all the bubs and all the legendary feats he done got. Then also when he snapped the fucking fingers and sacrificed it all to save everything in the motherfucking bag of chips, literally a bag of them, bro. See, bro, like I gotta go with my boy. I gotta go with Iron Man. I want to go with Soup because he's super OP. But we going importance to the universe. Cap benefits the Avengers to a way. Without Cap and the Avengers, I mean not Cap. Without Iron Man and the Avengers, I don't know. It's a crazy team. You got to depend on Bruce to be smart all the time, and that's don't work because you need him to be crazy and reckless. But and Tony with the Hulk Buster and shit like that. But yeah, I got Tony. I got Tony. I got Tony.
Okay. Steve,
Yeah, I
what you
got
think,
Tony
brother?
as well. I
Okay.
got Tony as well, man. I think it's almost like arguing who's more important, Superman or Batman. And I only say that just because Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne are not similar, but very similar. They're very they have a lot of traits in their smarts and wealth,
They're
and
just rich dudes in
in
suits,
their
for real.
respect. Yeah, but it's not just that they're really smart. Like Batman's really smart, and so's Tony. I mean, I just think they're both probably the most important characters because of that reason, and that's why I think it beats Superman. So that's why I think Iron Man totally beats Iron Man totally beats Superman in the importance of their universe.
Go ahead, you two. What y'all
If
think?
that
You
makes
go
sense.
first. No, I get you. I hear you. And I already know these boys about to say.
So crazy. I was like, I don't know. Real talk. Real talk. Y'all might be spitting with that Iron Man. But nah, Superman. Superman is by far way more important. Because real talk, if Iron Man wasn't there and niggas pull up, they can still have it. You feel me? But as Superman, if niggas pull up like Dark Side, like that nigga, what's that nigga's name? Doomsday. That's
Some
Superman.
heavy hitters for
Like
real.
that's Superman. Like you feel me? When Brainiac wants to take over the world, that's Superman. And it's not. And these niggas don't pull up because Superman's there. They pull up because Earth is important. Whereas the only reason Thanos pulled up was because isn't it because he knew about Tony Stark? Isn't that why?
He found out about the Avengers.
Okay,
He knew
okay.
about the Avengers.
I just thought he knew. I thought Tony was the reason
He wanted the stone.
Yeah, I thought Tony was the reason he knew the Tesseract. So like, Superman is a symbol. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like yeah, Tony Stark. Tony Stark. Like people know him, but Superman is a symbol. No matter where he go, no matter where he stand, everybody believe in him. He hope. Like that nigga. That nigga is like when you're talking about superheroes, you talk about Superman. That nigga's important no matter where you go. Iron Man did important things, but Superman is an important person.
In the superhero list, I've never seen Iron Man ever left out in my life.
In the top three superheroes, I've never seen Superman not be in one of them.
Top three is different though. Top 10, Iron Man's there every time.
I don't know, bro. Before the Avengers and all that shit, like the Iron Man movies, that nigga was a B tier hero.
See,
See,
but
Superman always been S tier.
He was born
listen,
as tier.
Superman, like
it's not just because he's super strong or whatnot. Like, yeah, he's OP, but it's the character development that he goes through during these fights. It's the things that they have to put him through so that nigga can feel something in his fights. This
yeah,
nigga,
but I
this, go ahead.
Bro, we named a
listen.
fucking
I
ice cream
think
flavor after him, for God's sake.
I think. Listen, man. Yeah, we named an ice cream flavor after.
Like, if that ain't important,
No, man. Listen. I think for every little kid, Superman's badass, and like that. If we're talking about that as an importance and like all that, then yeah. But importance in the story, this man, Superman, looks at Batman to solve his problems. Because you know what Superman doesn't have? The brains. You know what Tony has? The brains. Everyone looks at fucking Tony, not like they look at Superman. Like, yeah, if they need someone to punch something, they're gonna look at Superman.
who
But if
created
they,
Ultron?
if who stopped Ultron? You know
His
what I'm saying?
team.
Actually, it was the nigga Bashan.
Doesn't Superman fight one of the smartest brains in the DCU?
I think that matters because you put kryptonite on anything, and you need Batman. You need someone else there.
Nigga, you take that suit away, all you can do is sit behind a chair.
Yeah, money. Really know play
Yo,
what you know about
I really, I just think Tony wins it.
Y'all didn't
Okay.
say
My
y'all,
argument
okay,
Trey.
happens.
You didn't say Tony Stark, nigga. You said Iron Man, nigga. We got the suit. You can't
Yeah,
take it
yeah.
away.
Real
nigga.
quick.
You can't take it away.
I just read the list, nigga. It says Iron Man.
Superman's powers and then have me take away Tony's suit. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't say I'm gonna put kryptonite on this nigga. Now what he's got? I'm gonna take this
Clark
nigga suit
Kent.
away.
That's
Now what
Clark
this kid
Kent
has?
now.
I didn't.
That's Clark Kent now.
I didn't say that.
Hey, exactly.
Steve
We're not
did.
talking Clark Kent, nigga. We're talking
We're
Superman.
taking importance of the universe. Y'all we
All
can't
right,
keep
now
changing it to Bubs.
this is why Superman is more important in my opinion. This is why I think he's more important. The DC universe does not survive without Superman. Yeah, they got to bring him back. The MCU was already still thriving off of Spider-Man movies when we was kids, gang. They was already had like Wolverine movies, the X-Men movies, the Fantastic Four movies. The movies blew the fuck up when we was kids. We love them movies.
Kill off Iron Man.
Superman, when Superman Man of Steel did good, we got Superman versus Batman and that shit flopped. The DCU did nothing but take L's from after that. And I like Superman versus Batman. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. Before y'all get on me, it's not. It's a great movie, great bub, all that. You feel me? But the movie
Extended cut is insane.
it flopped.
But you just brought gross product of money into who's important to their universe. That's why I'm confused.
Nigga, if you look at the text though, it says MCU versus DCU. So money has to come into
He
it.
said universe. He didn't
Yeah,
say
no, it's
money.
Right, the
universe.
MCU universe in the DC universe, which one is like who's more important in their universe? Superman, because Superman, when it comes to it, who's bringing in,
Yeah.
who's been around longer? Superman.
It's Superman.
There's like 8 Superman movies, and they're all good.
No, he's right. He's right. If
That
you're
is
talking about
not
in
true.
their universe,
All them
like,
8
you're
movies are
talking
not
about-
good. Hell
I say
no.
5 out of 8 of those movies.
Nigga, without Superman, no, we don't get no other movies. Without Iron Man, we don't even need that. We don't have to get them. We can get any other movies
That's
still.
not true.
No, because you Iron Man's in the Avengers. The fuck are you talking about? How are you gonna bring the
Huge
Avengers
part.
into the
No,
MCU
because
and then not have Iron Man?
But that's my point. Is the Avengers aren't needed to succeed.
No, 100%. But with Avengers, Iron Man's in that bitch. Been in that bitch.
But
70s.
with
60s.
DC, the Justice League is the main team. You can't. I'm sorry if they were to put out a team. Look at the Teen Titans show.
No,
Niggas
listen, I
didn't
hear
want
you.
that.
I'm on Team Superman here. I'm on Team Superman here. But your argument is not valid. What you're saying right now.
Let me say something real quick. There can be an iteration, like there can be multiple iterations of the what is it called? The Avengers. Like
With Iron Man.
without Iron Man, like but there can't really be any like
Justice League without
Justice
Superman.
League without Superman. Like Superman has to die
Fuck no! I'm
for there
watching
to
the
be a
Justice League with
different
no
Justice
Superman
League.
before
Bro,
I
I
watch
understand
Avengers
that,
with
but
no Iron Man. What?
Iron Man
You
is
still
like
have
one of the
Flash,
like
best
Batman,
members.
Martian
That shit was
Manhunter, Wonder
programmed into your
Woman.
brain from
What?
2008, gang. That's how it
I'm
was
not
in the
just talking, I'm not
MCU.
just talking movies. I'm talking about comics. I'm talking about in general. Like Iron Man can like be off doing his own thing, and the Avengers can still function. Superman dies,
And they disbanded.
there's a whole problem.
They don't even continue their game no more.
It's not even the Justice
This
League.
is true. This is
You
true.
got the young Justice niggas trying to pick up after that. Because Superman has the Iron Man died, they hold a funeral, they go back to their business. Superman dies, the world is stood still.
That's valid, but
True, it did
I
stand
that
still
is
for a day. I
valid.
can't lie.
I try to bub with y'all, but whoever picked it, that's fucked up. That you picked the most OP nigga in the fucking, not even in that
I think
universe,
the two
in
number one niggas in that
superhero
universe
fucking
right
nation
now.
against my nigga Iron Man. Trey, I should whoop your ass for that. I try to rebuttal
put
with
the
you,
two number
but
one
next time
niggas
you
in that
better
universe.
you better pick a better fucking fight, you
We're
nasty
not
nigga.
arguing for your nigga better.
No, that was he a nasty
Because
nigga
you
for
know what?
doing that.
I was gonna go with Iron Man, but I looked at Trey and I was like, I wonder
No,
if I
bro,
can do
look.
this.
He
It's
should.
And
not
I
based
did
off
that.
strength, though.
You a
It's
nasty Trey.
importance.
You
And like
bet
I
Trey.
said,
Next time I'm gonna rebuttal
like
the
I
list, gang.
said,
I'm gonna have to read your
Yo, this
list
is still
because
my fault. This is still my fault.
I can't be all let this shit slide today. What the
I put the
fuck?
two number one niggas in each universe against each
I
other.
can't let
And they're
I
not
can't
fighting.
believe I let that shit slide.
I was really sitting here
I'm
like,
going
I'm
Tony,
gonna do
though.
this.
Tony still wins it for me,
I'm Tony.
man.
I'm still with Tony. We 2v3. We 2v3.
I'm with Superman. Yeah, I'm with
It's
Superman
a
on
two
this
v
one.
three.
Man.
Jello, you three.
I-
Jello, you Superman.
Yeah,
What?
Jello Superman.
You Superman.
Oh, I'm Superman.
Yeah, 2v3.
Yeah, I was arguing with you for Superman.
No, you good.
See?
I'll just make sure I know the numbers. We good. We good.
I'm fucking Tony. I'm Team Tony all the way, man. Fuck
We at the
Superman,
next
bro. He
one.
ain't
We
doing
at the next
nothing.
one,
Wait.
guys.
Oh.
We gonna get a text from Steve when that new Superman movie come out. He gonna be like, man, fuck Iron Man.
It better be good then.
Man, that's
Well, that
that
better be
Superman
good
flinched at
then.
a fucking can, bro. He
We gonna
flinched at a
get some
can.
Avengers.
Are we on to the next one, boys?
All right,
All
what
right,
is it?
y'all. This is gonna be the last one because it's a little late for me and I gotta head out. So this one's gonna be a good one. This one's Gohan versus Vegeta. This one's a good one. All right, so we'll end off on a banger.
Well, let me start off because I don't know
Go
much.
ahead.
I'm gonna go Gohan just because I know a little bit. I think, and I think pretty sure he does some pretty badass shit. So I'm just gonna go Gohan.
Vegeta.
Okay.
I got Vegeta. I got Vegeta because without Vegeta in the motherfucker. Yes, listen, you could go Gohan. Yes, he did save the motherfucking future. I like that. That's cute. But without Vegeta pushing limits and boundaries for Goku to show you, if you I ain't gonna lie, if you see the maximum bubs, nigga, you ain't really nigga. If Vegeta not there, the show not hitting the same, bro. Yes, it's Dragon Ball Z, but you need Vegeta in them fights. And when I say Vegeta fights, and first off, not even just his fights, the inspiration the nigga talk with. When Vegeta talks to you in that fucking monologue, nigga, you feel it. I don't care what you say out of every character in that bitch. When Vegeta talks, nigga, you better shut the fuck up and open your ears, nigga. It opens up your heart, your chest. I'm telling you, he not just a Super Saiyan with his powers. That nigga a Super Saiyan with the words and wisdom. Ain't nobody talks and powers you up like fucking Vegeta. I do love Gohan to death, you feel me? But I got Vegeta, bro. Vegeta is universe, my universe. Vegeta he is a one-on-one type of nigga, bro. I swear to God.
All right, Trey. I saw your finger up, bro. I know. I already know what you about to say.
Bro, no you don't. I'm literally going Gohan because he was meant to be the main character.
I knew that
Thank
already.
you.
More important characters win more often in that show.
Right.
When Vegeta, I love Vegeta. I'm a Vegeta stan. That's why you thought I was gonna be Vegeta, didn't you?
No, I knew you was
No,
Gohan.
I knew you were gonna be Gohan.
Yes,
See,
I did.
niggas is lying on my name though.
I thought
Niggas know I'm a Vegeta, nigga. You niggas know it.
It's not about who you like. It's about your importance. I knew you were gonna say Gohan important because you always bring up he's supposed to have been the most important character. You always bring up his like statistics. I'm going off facts.
He took down Cell's a 12-year-old boy. None of them niggas was doing that.
I was about to say, like, okay.
Defending on the sidelines. My baby boy, there's a hole in my trunks.
I was about to say, because, like, low-key, Vegeta could not have showed up to Earth, but Gohan was still alive without Vegeta.
They wouldn't
You know
have
what I
had
mean?
no dynamic. They would have still have to fought the androids. But I mean, without Vegeta, there wouldn't have been a Trunks. But there still would have been a Gohan. There would have been a future Gohan. And if Trunks was there, Gohan might have beat the androids. Because we know Gohan's still the strongest.
And we know that Gohan got his arm fucking chopped off because he was saving Trunks.
Yep, that's the only reason. Because Vegeta busted a nut. Gohan lost an arm. That's a crazy way to put it.
That's my answer right there. That's as simple.
Gohan.
Simple.
Is that another 3-2?
Damn, I thought that one was gonna be a little bit more of a battle.
Might be 4-1. Shit, it seemed like.
That was a 4-1.
Steve, what the fuck you got?
He said Gohan, but he don't really.
I got
know
Gohan. I started it.
It's
I
4-1.
don't
Yeah,
know
you don't
too
know
much
like
about
that.
it.
It's 4-1.
Man, that was a good little debate session.
Yeah, this is
Y'all,
real. We gotta take
y'all
it.
surprised me on a few of them. I didn't know y'all were that lovable on the Teen Titans versus the X-Men. It was a little spicy.
Little
But
zesty. Look.
appreciate y'all tuning in to episode 19 of the Toxic Goon podcast. It's your boy Gibby, it's your boy Dre, it's your boy Trey, your boy Jello, and we got Steve in the building today. So Joe has some situation going on today, so we'll be back next week. Hope get some more guests sooner or later, but appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all on the next episode.
Y'all stay frosty.
Peace.
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 Right.
Mm, 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 mm.
Like,